Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I've survived another Christmas, and I actually managed to watch a bunch of Christmas movies. A bunch of them were ones I'd had for years I'd meant to watch, a lot of old sort of ones on YouTube, and other ones I just heard of forever, like, I'll Be Home for Christmas and stuff like that. And I found a few good ones. I'm kind of surprised. I stumbled across one, which I'm going to mention first, called 12 Days of Giving. It's a story of a very cute, very sad little photographer. He's straight, unfortunately, who's married to this superficial thing, and he is out with his brother, who's encouraging him to do stuff. Well, he's got a really bad old car that reminds him of his father who's passed, and he keeps insisting on trying to drive it when he keeps, dying. And he puts in for like a raffle for like a Porsche or something, or was it a Corvette? It was a really impressive car. I don't know cars, I'm gay. And he wins it, but then he realizes he can have the cash instead, so he gets 50,000. And when he's at the mall trying to buy something for his superficial, horrible wife or fiance, he sees a woman who can't pay off her lay-bys, who's going to lose all her presents for her grandchildren. So he pays for it, and he's like, "Are there other people who have presents they can't pay for?" And he's like, "Yes, it's Christmas. There's always people who can't pay for the stuff because things are bad." So he pays them all off. It's like $4,000 or $5,000 to pay off like 20 lay-bys. I used to do the Christmas lay-by myself. I used to do this mostly for Transformers. Like pretty much each time there was a film, they do a whole range. So I'd lay-by like a huge lay-by. It's a 6-month lay-by from June on to like Christmas Eve, and I'd lay-by all the Transformers, pay them off, and then by then I would have watched the film, and then I'd just return the ones I don't want who weren't in the film, or if they made better toys in the meantime, because sometimes they'd release a crap one, then they'd release a better one. So I understand how those people felt. I always managed to pay mine off, but it would have been horrible to have that stuff and not. So great thing, and then it catches on, the media catches onto it, and people start talking about it. And he when the lady says, who do I say did this? He say, tell him Lucky the Elf. He sees a picture of an elf, and he's like, just say I'm Lucky the Elf. So it gets a bit crazy. He ends up just randomly helping people. He gets meets this old man who's homeless, and he hears a story about his wife that he lost and all this stuff, and he buys him a mattress and just little things like that. And then he buys some hockey gear for a kid that he met who couldn't play hockey because his mum couldn't afford the gear and all that. And he just does all these nice things, and eventually he gets to know the mother of the kid he bought the hockey stuff for, and he starts falling for her because she's a wonderful woman. She doesn't care about money, and she doesn't care about all those things, and she appreciates things, and she's just a beautiful person. And he realizes how horrible his fiance is, and he ditches the bitch, and it's fabulous. I was cheering for him. And they fall in love, and of course it goes astray because she thinks, oh, he's engaged, because if she finds out that he's got a fiance, she starts to become interested, and then that, you have to have that moment where it all falls apart, and you think, oh no, they're not going to get together, and then, things get fixed, and they get together and everything's happy, these films are all the same. But that's the point. Unlike Last Christmas, where you don't get what you want, you get what you want out of these films. The people you like, the pretty people, the wonderful people, the people with the perfect lives are going to get together, live happily ever after, and you can pretend for yourself like Christmas isn't the most horrible holiday in the world if you're single and have no family or a loved one. So this film does that very well. The guy's cute, the kid's okay, the wife seems to have some soul and a heart, and she's pretty without being, the big boob, cringe stereotype, perfect thing that Hollywood seems to think is perfect. This is a nice little film. It's called 12 Days of Giving, and I just wanted to let anyone know who's looking for a good Christmas film, and they're maybe Googling reviews on good Christmas films to find one, because there's so much dreck, so much real generic, where they do that, formula, but they just have nothing else going for it. Just formula, that's it. So, yeah. I just wanted to mention this film because I really, really liked it. And there's two, and I'm going to mention the other one separately. So there's another third one I'll mention now, actually. It was called Something Tree, the Christmas tree. I just opened up a thing for it. It starred the little kid from, God, she's like an adult now, but the youngest girl from Party of Five. I know she's annoying, and she is annoying in this film because she's always annoying, but something about her, you just wanted her to win. It was called The Holiday Tree, and it was basically this Christmas tree farm, and she's trying to keep it afloat. And of course, by the end of the film, they save the day. but I don't know. I just wanted her to win. I liked her, so I enjoyed that one as well, but not as much. And at least it was a story I didn't think of. It wasn't like all the other films. It's the exact same. I watched a lot of these films. They're all the exact same thing. It's like, oh, two people who sort of don't quite know how to get together. They get together on Christmas, and they're really bland, and they match each other perfectly because they're so bland, and they get together happily ever after, and nothing interesting happens. At least this Holiday Tree Farm is a little bit interesting, kind of like the Olivia Newton-John one, which is kind of a similar story, but not. She sort of is trying to save a farm as well, sort of similar, but not. So that gets a mention. But yeah, 12 Days of Giving, nice little film. If you're looking for a nice little Christmas film, I'd watch it. Not great, but nice. So that's my review. I'm going to go.